Good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Friday, May 30th. Hey, we did it every day this week. Big progress on our end. It is officially official visit season for Missouri football. Some guys got in on Thursday night. A lot more will be arriving on Friday afternoon. There are 12 visitors expected to be on campus today. Over the course of the next month, we've got Missouri with 29 official visitors. Some of those will change, some will be added, some will be dropped in all likelihood over the next 4 weeks, but they've got 12 this week, I think 6 or 7 next week, and then another 11 on the weekend of June 20th. Look, this has all changed over the last really 2 or 3 years, but definitely over the last 5 years. If you haven't been following along, recruiting's different now. Missouri has added somewhere in the neighborhood of 70 transfers, I think, over the last 4 years. And Eli Drinkwitz has made a clear pivot toward the transfer portal being where he gets pretty much all of his immediate help. High school recruiting, if you look at the class this year, it's a little different. I don't expect this to be a top 15 class for Missouri like the last few have been. That's not necessarily bad, because if you look over the last couple of years at a lot of the more highly rated kids, they haven't actually done anything for Missouri. And it's not because they aren't good players. It's because they aren't sticking around long enough to really get in the rotation. They're hitting the portal themselves. So Missouri has made a pivot. The class, we would expect 15 to 20 players. That's probably high school players. That's going to be the standard going forward. But you are seeing more 3-star kids, more 4-star kids, maybe on the lower end, a little bit more of a developmental approach in high school recruiting, kids that probably understand it might take them a year or two to get on the field, as opposed to taking some of these high 4-star and 5-star kids out of high school who, if they don't see the field in year one, they're going to hit the transfer portal. So we're not going to run down all 12 kids that are here this weekend. And we don't want to make it sound like there are not good players. There are 4 top 247 kids on campus this weekend, or at least expected to be on campus. We've got that full list posted at powermizzou.com. We're going to be doing everything we can to chase all of them down after their visits and get their reactions. Commitments no longer really very often happen during the visits. These kids all kind of, do their negotiating, go home. If they do want to commit, get a video and a graphic made. And a lot of times it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday after the visit before we hear any news. So long way of saying, don't panic if you're not seeing a bunch of commitments on Sunday morning, Sunday evening, even into Monday morning, because if they do happen, it's probably going to take a little bit longer than that. Appreciate you hanging out. Follow along all weekend at Power Mizzou. We'll be tracking all these visits this week and throughout the month of June. Like, comment, share, and subscribe here. We'll talk to you next time.